Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Eador Genesis. In the last video, we began exploring our new shard, the first, well I guess technically the second, because the tutorial was the first one, but right, the first actual shard that matters. Well, the first one kind of mattered too, but you know what I mean. Maybe you don't. Let's go with it anyway. Okay, we were exploring, we're trying to get through some of these provinces and get more stuff explored. I'm very interested in taking this province soon, but we need a little more experience on Skirad first. We need probably one more command before I'm going to feel like we absolutely can take that province. Even then, it will be tricky. It will still be difficult, and it looks like we unlocked 1 point of magic last level. It is a rank 2, though, so we can use sleep. I mentioned sleep, but it occurred to me I don't think I described what sleep did, and I haven't read it. We'll take a look at it in a bit. First, while we're here, we should continue killing a few other things that I think we can kill. That would be the adventurers, we can probably kill the wolves, and then we might kill the lizard men. We can probably kill the horde of shamans, too. The adventurers might be a little more difficult because we're in the woods, and I know they're going to have an elf with them. But let's try it anyway. For structures, we haven't built an inn yet. This will give us 3 more income, and it attracts better mercenaries to the castle, so we'll get different types and there'll be higher levels. And it allows building a pub in provinces. It'll also give us a contract with the Adventurer's Guard. We now have a guard. I mean, we built it before with the peasants earlier in the tutorial, but we've only got one at the moment, adventurers. A team of adventurers are relatively inexpensive and strong defenders for your province. Their only shortcoming is their unreliability. The adventure seekers can't stay in one place for too long. There's a chance, that's a small chance, that the adventurers will leave your province at any point in the game. I don't know if it goes up as time goes by or if it's always a constant number, but I've had entire shards of 200 rounds where they've never left. I placed them at like turn 20 or so, and they never left whatsoever. Other times, like 28 turns later, out they go. Or maybe not 28 turns, but it certainly seems like a lot shorter than I wanted them to go. They're cheap though, 50 gold to hire them, and 5 gold to keep them in place on that province. We can also now build pubs. Pubs will, in the future, allow us to get rid of this discontent level. It lowers the mood by 1, making people like you more. But we can't actually do that yet. We would require the next building here in the leisure quarter, which we don't have access to. But the pub is still useful. It will allow us to gain 3 income. It's 25 bucks to build it as well. Let's go ahead and build one. Meanwhile, over here, we're entering that ancient crypt to try to kill the elf. Let's do it. Okay. We have an elf, a dwarf, and a halfling. I expected this. The elf is totally going to start right here on this hill. That's exactly where I want him to start as well. I want him starting there so I can kill him instantly. I think everyone else is going to be okay where we are. You know what? You could take this hill. 1 second, everyone. I think, what's our range? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just in range. If we start up here on this hill, we'll have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can still hit that hill from this hill. All right. I think that'll be good. Let's start. Yep, he started it there. Okay, Mr. Elf. You've got 8 total hit points if we count your ranged defense. It's a shame, sir. You are now dead. Let's move you here. Oh. There. We don't yet have forest knowledge. Keep you out of the swamp, right? Because that takes a stamina point. To pass the swamp, a unit spends 4 movement points and 1 stamina. Oh! I just realized forests don't actually cost stamina points to enter them. It just costs 2 movement points. Are hills a stamina? Hills are 1 stamina, and swamp is 1 stamina. Okay. Alright. We don't like the... Well, we like the halflings, but there's no reason to let this one live. It has 10 total hit points when it comes to range attack, because it's got 4 range defense and 6 hit points, so... It's now dead! Move up a little bit and get ready to deal with this dwarf. He's totally going to walk on the hill for extra defense. Let's see how much damage we can put to him before he actually does that. He's got effectively 17 more hit points. We'd hit him for 2 more and lower that down 1. We might kill him. We did not. I took a big hit there at the very end, but we won. We'll take a point of defense. We will take a counterattack. And we gain some medium shoes, which are not useful for us. The deputy of your province of Savage Wood informs you that the local hunters have found a wounded unicorn caught in a trap. Oh. Wow, we can be really a jerk. We can heal and set it free. We can sell it to the alchemists and get some crystals. We can also sell it to monstrologists and get some money. We could really use that money, if I'm being honest with you. I like being a good guy, but we need that money badly. We will sell it. Okay, well, with that in mind, we don't have enough money to visit the Tanner store. We could instead maybe buy a better bow. That money would also let us hire another hero. And we probably should do that, if I'm being honest. But a bow could be so good. I know we more or less just built the structure to give us the hunting bow, but I think I'm willing. Well, we have wolves here. Let's kill the wolves to start. I think we can kill them with what we've got on hand. It'll look terrifying to us, but I think we can win. It will be very difficult though, but I think we can beat them. Let's try. Oh, first, build a pub. Built a pub there already. Do I want a pub here? I don't want a pub in the plains. There we go. That'll be $3 more each round. Give us 47. Oh, it's just 5. The hero's secret has headed into the wildest part of the local forest. The inhabitants of the thicket have noticed him and are getting ready to attack. I'm sorry, 6. Still very easy. 6 wolves will not be too much trouble. Not unless they're like level 15 each. And even then, we should win. You saw me actually use wolves in the last video, if I recall correctly. The wolves are no big deal. They don't have very many hit points. We should be able to kill them pretty easily. They also cannot move through swamps for free. What that means is that we can use the swamps here to our advantage to slow the enemy down. Alright, here they come! Let's grab the hill for extra point of defense. Let's move you here, move you up and heal. I would really like to start casting spells. This guy's, oh, one of these 2 guys is going to come under heavy attack. Probably the guy on the hill. Let's try killing one of these wolves. Killing that one reduced all their morale by 1, which won't probably impact us during this battle overall, but keep that in mind when you play. Okay. Looking pretty good, actually, if I'm telling you the truth. Let's kill this one. Which will restore some morale for us. Remember, wolves can intimidate. We heal that little hit point of damage he took. We do 6 damage. We won't kill it with melee. Now we will. Hey, we found some sandals, +1 stamina. 53 bucks and 2 crystals. I don't know if, well, it was already worth it. The experience was worth it. We also found some sandals for +1 stamina, which is very important for us, being a ranger. We don't want to run out of that stuff. Okay, we can probably kill the lizard men. We can probably kill elves. The horde of shamans might be doable too, but I think I want a better bow. Let's go to the archery store. Oh, but I do want to... if we can level 1 more time, it's actually really efficient for us to go back at that point. Can you kill lizard men, Tim? You feel up for lizard men? We might be able to kill dark druids also. They're going to be in the woods. It's going to be tricky. They're going to be annoying to fight. But we haven't seen them before. Or have we? No. We saw them before. We did. But we didn't see them use interception very often. We'll probably get to see that here. Let's see how many there are. If there's 6, we can't do it. If there's 5, it'll be close. We might be able to defeat 5. Actually, with that in mind, I know it's going to be 5 of them. It's going to be like 4 normal lizard men and a beater. It's going to be too tough for us. What's in this location again? Which circle? Elves. Which circle? Hell cohort. If we did a little more damage, 1 more point, well, we might be able to kill them anyway. Let's head back home. We'll repair our gear. We'll hold on to you. We'll hold on to you. Hold on to you. We want that spell equipped. Cool. Sleep. Push the target to sleep. The spell will be broken once the target takes damage. Lasts 5 turns. Duration increases with the caster's concentration. Has no effect on undead, mechanicals, or elementals. You ever play Warcraft 3? Remember the, what was it called? Dreadlord for the undead? That's what this spell does. But keep in mind that you generally are unable to attack your own units. That means that that unit is incapacitated. And generally, it's very efficient to put it on the enemy hero, keeping them from doing anything for the vast majority of the combat. It's also why we're going to want more points of resistance eventually. We don't want to fall prey to something similar to that. Alright, and speaking of spells, I think we're good. Okay. Next, let's head into the archery store and see if we can purchase a better bow. This will be our first store together, so we'll get to read about it as well. The hero's secret has reached a small shop trading in ranged weapons and ammunition. It looks like the owner is afraid of robbers, so he keeps a significant company of guards. There are 13 here: an elf, a medium, pathfinder, shapeshifter, forest keeper, elven mistress. Shops have perhaps the toughest group, or one of the toughest groups of enemies you could ever fight. We can't attack them. I made the mistake of clicking attack the first few times I tried to enter a shop. We can run away from the shop, but we want to enter it. As long as we just enter the shop, we should have no trouble with the guards. Seeing the hero, the owner makes an inviting gesture. Welcome. I have everything an experienced hunter or professional archer may need. The most accurate bows and the most powerful crossbows. The sharpest arrows and the lowest prices. Let's look at the goods. Alright, Ron, this is what he's selling up there. So let's take a look. He's selling a longbow, which is basically our current bow, but with +1 range. Fire arrows, +3. It does the same damage as our jagged arrows. It has +1 more ammo, and has a flaming arrow effect. I think we've seen an elf use this. Maybe we haven't. This unit ignites the target with its shots, making it lose 2 hit points per round for 3 turns. A decent damage over time. It's got a normal short bow, which we don't want. A hand ballista. Range attack +11. +6 range and 2 shot. That's an amazing weapon. It's better than our current one in every way imaginable. It also has Siege 5. Armor-piercing shot as well. This is an incredible weapon. It's also $1,740, so we're not buying it. He has an elven bow. Range attack +9. Range +6. Ammo +4 and precise shot 2. That is a very nice bow and not hideously expensive either. We could come back in here next round and purchase it. We might be able to purchase it if we vendor everything we've been picking up as well. We probably don't need fatigue. We can... do I want to build... I could take a warrior. If we take the warrior, we can give him either the bastard sword or these 2 weapons. Yeah, we'll take a warrior. Let's sell the flag of intrepidity. And I think we'll sell fatigue. And that gives us just enough money to purchase the elven bow. He also has magic arrows. Range weapon +2, ammo +2, and It deals damage according to the enemy's resistance rather than its range defense. And finally, a composite bow, which is like our current bow, but instead of +6 attack, it's +7 attack. It's a decent bow, but for a little bit more, we can get an amazing weapon. So I think we will take the elven bow, and we'll vendor our hunting bow. There goes all that delicious money we were saving. Your spies report, a local blacksmith in the province of Ritual has forged a splendid sword. For 5 years, he has been working on achieving perfect balance, lightweight, and crushing force. The blacksmith calls his creation the Master's Sword. Well, you actually want to be a good guy, we could take the sword from him, and if I was using a warrior and we didn't have a good weapon, I would do that. But I don't really need the sword, so we can't give him any money. We can't offer money for the sword, and we can't reward him for the good work because we just don't have the money. So we say don't bother us again. All right. With our new bow, we're looking mighty fine. That's 3 extra points of damage, plus 1 more range and precise shot 2. That's amazing. We can probably handle a lot of enemies that we couldn't handle before. Let's actually try a Witch's Circle. Let's give it a go. If we're lucky, we'll have a hill on our side of the battle. If not, it's going to be tricky. We can probably still win, depending. Okay, it's 3 of them, a necromancer, witch doctor, and a sorcerer. Let's attack. Don't think we read about Andy's units, so we'll get a chance to do that now. Our range strength is 7 range. If I was on this hill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can hit everyone on that hill. We can hit their entire side. Oh, can we? 1, 2, 3, we would have 8 range on the hill, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can hit every single enemy. That is absolutely perfect for me. We will do that. We also don't want to be struck by them. These guys are pretty strong. Let's start. Okay, we got a lot of enemies. We also probably really need to... we can't lower the music here. Oh, sorry, the sound effects. All right, fine. All right, let's read about the enemies we haven't seen before. We have a creature I can't pronounce. We'll call it a Nara. A vile creature. The Nara represents a wolf-shaped collection of bones. Often, though not necessarily, they are based on the skeleton of wolves, dogs, foxes, cats, or other medium-sized animals. Although its shape is that of an animal, the Nara disturbingly has a human skull attached, thus invoking a sense of discomfort in those who encounter it. A fresh corpse for a necromantic ritual is not required. Under the influence of the spell, any bone, even from different creatures, no matter how long they have been dead, are going into a single frame that looks like a skeleton of an animal. While the Nara is a simple form of undeath, its combat potential should not be ignored. Its small size allows for swift maneuvering and makes it easier to avoid counterattacks. It's standard undead, so it has all those resistances we're used to seeing. It is agile, so it does not trigger counterattacks. Almost all Naras I can think of have intimidation of at least rank 3. Looks like I'm probably wrong, it's rank 4. This means when this thing strikes you, you're losing 4 morale points. It is a nightmare to have to deal with multiple Naras running through your lines, making everyone run in panic. If this reaches our hero, 2 hits from it, and our hero will be useless for the rest of the fight. We need to watch what Naras are doing. I think this was the guy who summoned it as well. A sorcerer. Those who have devoted their lives to magic and sorcery are often forced to join the army to make a living. Battle sorcerers are highly valued by their commanders, although ordinary warriors dislike them for the dark deeds most of them usually engage in. Sorcerers are able to strike their enemies with magic and weaken them, but they are rather weak in melee. More experienced sorcerers often learn other kinds of spells, preferring the school of necromancy. They have a good amount of range damage, coming in at 8, and their attack is magical, meaning you need resistance to resist it, rather than range defense. It has Hex, this one does. Basically, if it hits you with its attack, I think it's any attack, then your armor and resistance is lowered by 1, and you can't be healed for 2 rounds. Looks like this one can also summon imps. We've seen imps before, so we know all about it. It costs 2 ammo to do so, and the caster loses 3 hit points upon summoning it. And he's got the Summon Nara spell, which he decided to use. I think no matter what happens, I'd like to kill him first, so... He's dead. We have a Witch Doctor. How shaman magic actually works has not been studied as well as the schools of other spellcasters. The shamans, however, have their own masters and... Wait, didn't we read this already? We did not.
have their own masters and experts on charms and potions, respectively called witch doctors. They are feared by other shamans, and even some magicians don't consider it shameful to learn a thing or two from them. Witch doctors are experts at healing and combat techniques based on the power of plants and minerals, but the real bias of their power is something else, or basis actually. The higher talented shamans are able to subdue small astral spirits and absorb them into their own body. Thus the witch doctor extends his own life and becomes more resistant to magical effects. Also, his energy reserve is restored very quickly. This guy has meditation. He'll recover 1 ammo whenever he rests. Magic strike, which we've seen before. His attacks deal magic damage. When he does strike an enemy, he has energy control and 2 points in it. At least this guy does. This means that he ignores 2 points of the enemy's resistance, similar to how we have piercing shot. Only it affects magic attacks, not physical. He has Hex 4, so that's -1 armor and resistance for 4 rounds, and you can't be healed either. He has spell power 1, so the spells he casts are a little more powerful. He can cast heal, and he can also curse, which I think he cursed one of our people. Oh, he cursed me. Screw you. Finally, we have the Necromancer. Practitioners of magic may dabble in mysteries of the... Oh, we already read this guy. All right, and we've seen him before too. Though I don't know if we read about Naris before. I don't think we did. This guy has fear as well. Holy crap. Thankfully, he did not decide to cast it on us. That would have been a real nightmare. 2 fears would probably send our hero running for the hills. Alright, for the rest of us, I don't really want to move up, I think. Your range is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's your range? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can move 1 character up a single spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, we can move you up 1 spot as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can move you up 1, move you up 1, and we're done. I would like to, I think, kill this guy. We can kill him with a single shot. We cannot kill this one. He'll be left with 1 hit point. Let's, Oh, we got the Nara right on top of us also. We can kill the Nara, and you know what? We really should do that. We'll have 3 skeletons to deal with. But I want the Nara dead. Let's back up and prepare for their attack. His range is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the Witch Doctor. We can totally kill him. Let's do it. We did not kill him! What? He has 1 hit point left. That sucks. His range is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can move 1 and still shoot, so we don't want to end up next to him. Let's move like this. Can we kill the skeleton? We're going to try anyway. I don't think we can. We can't. Alright, let's heal. Kill it. Yep, restore some of your morale. We have 3 points left. You're too dangerous. We have to kill you. We absolutely must kill you. Counterattack is 5. Okay, let's put you back over here and heal you. Wow, that's fantastic. Why did we kill that? Oh, we have 4 pierce shot. So we ignore 4 points of its armor. And we do 15 points of damage normally. Wow, that's amazing. We leveled. I'm thinking we want probably either initiative, reaction, or pathfinding. Let's take... Oh, we also gain +1 magic. That's not command, but whatever. I think we'll start by taking a point of pathfinding. Hit points are good. We'll take stamina. Attack. A healer staff. This is an item for a mage of sorts. You still don't know we have one now. Sure, we can repair this. Put this in our stash. Put you here. And what's next, Tim? Okay, yes. It's covering ranks, which I already kind of covered, so we don't have to worry about that. Look at that hero. A Kishik. Level 2. This is an upgraded nomad archer, if I recall correctly. We can read about them when we actually pick them up or fight them, though. He's also way too expensive. He's going to cost us 56 bucks each turn to have him in our army. He would be okay, I suppose, as well, but I don't think he's worth that much money. We're not making that much anyway. Only 47 each turn. Okay, we earned another point of magic. This is kind of awkward. I don't really want more magic. But I guess we're going to take it anyway. I forgot I had shock. We could have cast shock on the skeletons. Let's take another one of those, and let's build another structure. We'll build the School of Astral Magic. We can learn Astral Energy once. Astral Energy? Yeah, that's right. Oh, right. Let's cover these really quick. So we have this spell. This inflicts 9 points of damage to a target summoned unit. And I think it negates or reduces the length of time that negative spells affect you or positive spells affect an enemy. Only affects one unit. We have Astral Thief. This lets you steal ammo from someone, and it gives it to you. Resistance has almost no protection against this spell. We probably should honestly take that. So why don't we do that? Makes sense for us to do that. Cast Reflexes. This basically gives you Vigilance. So you can, I believe Vigilance lets you attack an enemy that has agility, and this also lets you attack an enemy without incurring a counterattack, so it basically gives you agility as well. Okay, that's going to be good. All right, we don't have any other spells. We sold Fatigue. All right, then. Can we defeat the brigands here? We're going to give it a try. This might be a huge mistake. It might be a waste of a turn. If it ends up being bad, we end up in this place. We can probably kill swamp creatures. We might be able to kill the monster catchers. We can probably kill slave drivers and lizard men. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, we can win. There's only 4 enemies, and they're not difficult whatsoever. Let's do it. We have a hill. So do they. We don't need the hill to hit them. Let's do something like this. I think we want to kill this guy right away. Then again, his defense is, what's his 5? Yeah, let's kill him immediately. 1, 2. Let's let them get a little closer before we engage them in combat. Alright, everyone move up, close the ranks, prepare for battle, sound the alarms, etc., etc. Can we kill the thief with our ranged attacks? I think we might be able to. With just our spears. No problem. We can heal that. There is not enough space for new dwellings in the province of Hangman Woods. The locals are afraid of settling in unexplored areas. You need to send a hero to explore the lands. I'll think about it. Okay, we just earned our first strategic resource in this playlist. We've earned redwood. What does that mean? Well, let's hover over something that requires redwood, like the Stonemasons Guild. The original cost for this was probably a lot higher. By the way, it's the same thing for our shooting ground if we wanted this gentleman. We no longer have to pay $21. We actually have 1 redwood, which gives us all the redwood we could ever possibly want. Very, very useful. It'll make things cheaper now for anything that requires redwood to build. That includes sawmills in provinces, different structures as well in town as well. That's fantastic. All right, what's next then, Tim? We should probably... Oh. Well, we should see what's in here. Lizardmen. Ugh, I don't want to fight lizardmen in Tier 2. The Tier 2 ring. We could explore this location. I don't like exploring if we don't have to, though. And we don't have to. There's lots of locations around here. Let's go to this location. We can kill the orcs. We can probably kill the bandits and horde of shaman. We're getting a little closer for the robbery as well. We've killed half the bandits that we needed to kill. While we're waiting, though, we might as well build a sawmill here. This sawmill will grant us 9 income each round instead of just 7. Because there's redwood in it. A descendant of a noble family that once ruled the province of Hangman Woods has made an attempt to seize his patrimony. We just lost the province we just took. The province of Hangman Woods has been conquered. It is now ruled by a local prince. He won't rule long. What the heck? Well, we didn't have a guard there, so we immediately lost the province. Let's go right back and try taking it. A bowman, a swordman, a pikeman, a crossbow, and a ranger. Let's attack. This freaking... Oh, there's 2 rangers. Oh. That's very, very, very dangerous. This whole army is actually pretty dangerous. Let's do this. And let's start. Alright, let's read about rangers. Experienced archers often hunt while they are on patrol, honing their scavenging skills. Those who prove themselves to their captains are promoted to rangers. Where am I? They are provided exemplary composite bows with steel-tipped arrows. Rangers perform solitary tasks, from delivering mail through the wild heathland to marring the enemy for a few weeks. Rangers are less likely to travel in groups, instead proving their tactical worth by lurking in the shadows of the forests, waiting for the moment to execute their prey. Most of them will have double shot. This is a disaster when it comes to trying to defend our healers. This will let them fire 2 shots at twice. What is it? At expense of some stamina. I think it's 4 stamina to do it, or 5 stamina. They also generally have precise shot. So this guy actually does 9 damage. We can consider that because he ignores 2 points of our armor. Now that said, this guy has 17 defense in the woods, so we're not going to kill him with a single hit. That's a real shame, because we really want to do that. They both have it. We'll almost kill him, which will greatly reduce his range damage. His range is also 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's move you back. And move you into the woods, and you into the woods. Okay, we can now ignore that ranger. He is no longer a threat. He's used double shot, and his stamina is only half. He's heavily wounded. I don't think I need to worry about him again. We do need to worry about this one, though. Oh! Or we did. Let's move you here. We'll move you here and heal. Move you back into the woods. You'll move up a little bit, and we end our turn. Let's shoot their bowmen? I want the crossbowmen. Oh, the bowman, he does more damage. Oh. Okay, we need to cast haste on ourselves. We're running a little low on stamina. Let's pull back a little bit and not let them just shoot me over and over. 2, 3, 4. If I move here, we'll get attacked. Let's try killing this pikeman. Let's move you. How to do this and heal him. We can't do both, Tim. You won't have to. Move him here. Heal. That should let us kill this guy, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Big hit there, Tim. Let's move up and heal. Oh, he's dead. We can just pick him off in the woods. Oh. We can actually get close to that crossbowman. Let's heal. Oof, big hits on my healer, who also cannot, is out of healing. $99 for that fight, plus some more experience. Let's take +1 ammo for our spearman. We'll give him plus health. We retook it again. That's stupid human retaking this from us. Okay, we're good. That leaves just the lizardmen here. Let's build a pub. And let's double back again. Next, let's go ahead and kill us some bandits. We should be able to do this fight. We have enough coins. We should probably hire another hero at this point as well. We have enough gear that we could outfit either a mage, who would be a healing mage, which would be interesting, but we could do that. We could also instead get a warrior. We have 225 gems. A warrior might not be bad. What else is available to us shop-wise? The archery store, which we've already seen. A tanner store. And that's it, huh? And we've built only the archery. Well, we've already seen a mage, so we don't really... I guess we can do something different. It's just, well, the other staff is also just okay. It's healing. It's more healing. If we were making a commander, that might be really useful. But I think instead we will make a warrior. We can give him a bastard sword right off the bat and some extra armor. Let's do... Actually, Tim, you probably should build a forge first. We'd want a forge so that we can purchase some better armor for our warrior as well. In particular, simple chainmail, which is 2 defense and 2 range defense. Alright, we'll hire a warrior next turn. Let's go to this old fortress. 6 enemies. A brigand, a thief, a renegade, and an assassin. We will attack. Oh, actually, we have some reading to do. I don't think we read this yet. The hero's Skilud approaches a small fortress, long abandoned by its first hosts. Although all that remains is mostly in ruins, it might be worth searching the place. There is one problem, however. Its new owners won't allow that. Their belongings will make some excellent spoils of war, though. It's going to be tough. These are tough enemies, but I think we can win. Darn that guy on the hill. I want to kill him first, too. Let's do this. Let's get you... And we'll just start. Let's kill this guy. Immediately. Move you here, move you up, and heal. And prepare to receive the attack. Okay, let's shift our people around a bit. Good. All the enemies on this side have now fallen. We do not want our healer dying. Let's move back one. And we will cast Sleep on their assassin. He cannot do anything for 3 turns unless he takes damage. That will keep him immobilized for a bit, which is exactly where I want him. That was risky, Tim. If you hadn't killed him, this guy would have taken a point of damage, but we survived. Let's cast Haste on ourselves so we can slowly recover some... Actually, we have Astral Energy. I didn't even explain Astral Energy to you. It heals... it gives you 3 extra resistance for 3 turns, and it restores 8 stamina points. So we are not quite down 8 stamina. Let's have you rest. Rest. He is free this round. He'll move here and throw a poison dagger. Let's not let him do that. He has 3 ammo on him. I think we'll let him get a little closer to us, and we'll take that ammo from him with an Astral Thief. Oh, that sounds familiar. I've heard that since Warcraft 3. I love the sound effects in this. Alright, time to kill him. Let's move you up. We surround this guy, and then we read about him, because we haven't seen an assassin yet. It is widely known that only true professionals are employed by the Assassin's Guild. Guild leaders often send novices who wish to pass initiation to serve in the local ruler's army. War is an excellent test of a young assassin's abilities. He has to possess a great deal of talent to survive in combat with a heavily armed infantryman, relying exclusively on his own agility and the ability to find vulnerable spots in the opponent's armor. Besides agility and accuracy, every self-respecting assassin uses throwing knives and deadly poisons. So, he's got agility, so when he attacks, he doesn't trigger a counterattack. He does poison. He inflicts only 1 point, this guy. He's not that high level. He has parry, so his actual melee defense is 4, plus 2 points because of this here, against the first time he takes an attack. He has precise strike 2, so he ignores 2 points of the enemy's melee defense. And backstab, which he's not going to get a chance to use because he's the only guy left alive. Let's start by throwing a javelin at him. We can then shoot him. And he's dead. Who wants the experience points? Hey, we gained a leather bracer just for doing that fight. Nice. Plus 2 more hit points for our ranger. We get a point of command. Good. We really wanted that. I think we'll grab reaction 1 now to give us 1 initiative, 1 extra range defense, and 1 resistance. Oh, I don't like either of these on my spearmen. I guess arguably crippling shot is better. Let's just take force no, we'll take crippling shot. Defense is good. Atrophy, that's a decent spell. And another bastard sword. Okay, we have enough money. We can hire another hero now. Let's do that. And I think we'll take a warrior this time. Oh, he's expensive. Can we lower that? Oh, I don't have the structure, I suppose, yet. That makes it cheaper. There's a structure that makes it cheaper to hire people. I guess we don't have it. All right. So then we're just going to go ahead and hire that hero. You sure about this, Tim? You sure you don't want a commander? Commander could use everything that the guy you're about to make can use. You could also use a healer's staff. Yeah, I'm sure. Let's do it. Yeah. Do it. This guy looks familiar to me, but I don't know where he's from. But look at that smile. Look at him. It was great. Alright, so this is a warrior, everyone. We're going to see him level up as we play, obviously. We don't need any of his current army with him. He will take some troops. We don't need him to have this gear he starts with either. We'll give him these shoes to give him a few more hit points. Same thing with the mail gloves. We can give him this set of equipment and the bastard sword. This would give him 4 attack, 1 parry, 2 counterattack total, smite evil, and precise strike 1. It's very tempting to go with this. We'll give him that instead. He'll also pick up some simple chainmail. And we have another hero. Okay. Oh, you might have noticed, by the way, the cost to hire that hero was 500. If you want a copy of a hero that you've already got, the price continues to go up and up and up. It's like times 10 the previous price. So the second now warrior or scout is 15,000 bucks and 1,500 crystals. I don't think I've ever hired the same hero ever. It's always been a different hero. So if we want a third, we'd hire a commander or a wizard next. All right, Crud, you have started with Combat 1, which gives you Precise Strike 2 and Parry 2. So you ignore 2 points of enemy's armor for the, I guess at all times, and your melee defense is increased by 2 against the first attack. We'll give you a haste, and we'll give you a heal, and we'll give you a cast reflex. Oh, sure, we'll try cast reflexes. I very rarely ever actually try that. Now, our second hero is not likely to do much adventuring unless he gets very lucky. I tend to use the second hero as a explore bot, looking for locations that our other hero can enter. Alright, 2 more robbers also. So, I have enough time, we can probably do a few more rounds. So we're going to have him just search in the Forest of Ritual for a bit. Actually, we should have him come down here, so he can clear out this redness and let this place grow a little more. Yeah, I don't see any more brigands. Oh, it's such a shame. I want the halflings on our side, and it's going to take forever to get them at this rate. Unless there are more brigands down here? Oh, we have brigand outlaws right here. Let's go ahead and enter this territory. We will attempt that battle. We have an extra slot, Tim, for people. It doesn't matter. We're going here. I want to finish that quest. We have 5 enemies, and we've killed this group before, kind of. We also have lots of terrain. The enemy renegade is going to start on that hill, and I feel really bad for him. He's now quite dead. That's 17 points of damage. We can't quite kill him off the bat, but we can if we throw a spear. Good. That's where I want you to go. That's where my healer is located. We can just kill this guy. Actually, let's kill it with this one, because he's used his arrow already. 5. You have parry 1. We get to do 7 damage. We should kill him. We just barely did not. Let's pull you back and heal you. 21 bucks and a wooden shield. The hero Skirud has killed enough brigands that the rest of them are too scared to attack traders anytime soon. You can return to the halflings to form an alliance. Excellent. We'll take resistance. We'll take +1 ammo on this one. There is not enough space for new dwellings in the province of Grey Wilds. The locals are afraid of selling unexplored areas. Okay, that was the area we just got done. A fire has broken out at the sawmill in the province of Hangman Woods. It's not yet too late to do something about it. What are your orders, sir? Well, we might as well save it. We can't save the workers. We don't have the money. You succeeded putting out the flames and saving the sawmill, but almost half the workers are killed in the fire. The relatives are mourning the dead. I am sorry for the dead, but there's nothing I can do. I am sorry for that, but we didn't have the money. We needed a little more cash. Alright, sir, let's have you explore. We were going to send you back here to pick up another person, repair your gear, and then we can complete the Halfling Alliance. While we're in the area, let's build a pub for a little more incoming cash. What luck! While exploring the province of Hangman Woods, the hero Crud found hidden treasure. Let's search it. That's garbage. We get Enchanted Coffer, which is a ritual. We'll cast it once to show you what it's like. And Simple Cap. We do earn a bunch of money, though. I guess that is good. We have a rainbow. We'll perform the magic search ritual. We've read this one before. We found it again. That's 72 gems. Okay. Repair our equipment. We'll keep you here. Vendor you. Store you over here. We want to hire another person. We're about to get the halflings on our team, so we'll hold off buying someone until we get in alliance with them. As for you, sir, you'll continue to explore. Do you have anything else, Tim? No new spells? Okay, it's been a long time since we've been here. The hero's... hasn't been that long, but it's been a while. Not that long. The hero's... Skirud has entered the province of Thunder Island. Well-groomed fields and tidy vegetable gardens indicate that halflings live here. Soon a group of militant locals blocks your party's path. Let's negotiate with them. The leader of the halfling warrior speaks. Okay, we've already read this, so... I seem to remember thus negotiating an alliance. Oh, yeah, alliance! So that's one more feast to make, and we hardly got enough ale for this one. Well, what shall we do then? We don't have the money to offer to pay for the feast, so we'll just say that's your problem. So long, ally. We have leveled because of the awesome amount of experience points we've earned from this. I like the idea of taking any of these skills, but I think we'll grab Pathfinding 2. This will give us Hills Knowledge 1, allowing my entire army to move across hills without incurring any penalties to movement without losing any stamina. Scrud found a Tower of Ruins. Let's look at it. The hero Crud has approached a half-destroyed ancient tower. The inhabitants of the old citadel have noticed him and are preparing for battle. 3 enemies, a bugbear, an orc, and a ghost whisperer. I think Crud can win this fight. Especially with extra troops along with them. Alright, let's move 1 space. We will cast haste on ourselves. We can't quite reach that. Let's... Oh, we can reach the orc, though. Charge. Move you up, move you up, move you up. Hurl that spear. Oof, we're taking a huge amount of damage very quickly from these things. Kill the orc because it has shield bash. That's really annoying. Heal thyself, creature. 17 bucks and 1 crystal for the fight. We've gained a level. So, warriors have their own unique set of skills that they can take. Most of it increases just their stats. Some of it, though, can be miscellaneous in nature. We can gain either Combat 2, getting another point of Precise Strike and Parry 2, Willpower 1, which would give us 1 point of Resistance and +1 Morale, or a point in Armor Master. Armor tends to be something you really like as a warrior. Every point in armor is more important than the last point was, because it helps you continue to block and soak more damage. Eventually, if you fight a whole enemy army and you have like 10 defense or 9 defense to ranged and melee attacks, nothing's going to hurt you. You just wade in the battle against a lot of those tier 1 units and just slaughter all of them. There's nothing they can do to stop you. Let's take a point in Armor Master. Give you hit point. Creation. Oh, creation. That is very nice, I think. Alright, we got a little bit of time left. I think we can keep exploring down here. And now we have the Halflings on our team as well. Awesome. And it looks like we have gnolls over here guarding some horses. Do you see how this is also red? Notice that our redwood is not red, and our horse is not red in this location. This is because we can see that location. It's already unlocked. If we were to destroy the gnolls in this area, we would be able to gain access to that resource. This one, though, requires a battle to do. We'd have to defeat these slave drivers to claim the marble deposit. Marble is it's a leisure item, similar to other things we've seen. We won't really need it, though. Oh, actually, we do. If we want to make a jewelry store, looks like that requires marble. How much is marble going to cost us? I'm sorry, nope, that's not marble, that's arcanite. Well, I think the first thing we'll do is we'll build a halfling quarter. This allows us to recruit halflings and herbalists as well. I think herbalists are new to New Horizons. It's been a long time. New Horizons added 2 entirely new races. I think the Alkrai, the bird creatures, are one of them, and I think the Ratmen are the other. The other races, it expanded, giving them their own units. The bugbears and the orc that summon the totems, they're new. They're not normally a part of the orcs lineup. Normally it's just orcs, and orcs and goblins sometimes would team up. That's no longer the case. Goblins have their own units now in New Horizons. Anyway, I'm babbling. I think we'll go ahead and build us a halfling quarter. And you, sir, have 2 free slots. That's too many. We need to go back and hire some troops. Crud, you're still going to be exploring. And while we're here... Oh, we can't do anything else, I guess, at the moment. Let's build a pub. From now on as well, if we see a halfling location that has not been claimed by an enemy, we can walk into it and they will join us automatically. Halflings themselves are pretty weak in combat. In fact, we'll go look at the halflings again. Where are you, halflings? Oops. Garrison. So, right away... these are the units we have at the garrison. This is what we want. So right away, you don't see the halflings. You're like, what's him?
Where are the halflings? You just made an alliance with you. I thought that thing said that you unlocked them. We did. See this button right here? Press it, and you go to this screen where you see all the allied troops. In the original game, I think the allied troops just showed up here, and you got a choice of 2 of them. But now, all of these races have more units unlocked, giving you a greater variety and increasing their usefulness. We've seen the halfling before. Let's look at the herbalist. Although halflings are a peaceful race and don't typically suffer battle wounds, they still need specialists to treat common injuries. They make medicine out of various herbs, roots, bark, and other plants. Halflings who study the properties of herbs and put this knowledge to good use are called herbalists. Although unfit for combat, they are essential on the battlefield, merely looking after wounded soldiers. Their small size compared to humans allows them to nimbly sneak past enemies to do their job. However, their thin cape offers no real protection against the enemy's weapons. So this is basically a healer, similar to the ones we have already. However, unlike the healer, they can actually attempt to collect ammo. They can gain 0 to 2 more ammo to heal again. They have heal 4, they have agility, so if they attack someone, they don't trigger the enemy's counterattack. And they have skillful healer. This lets them reduce the duration of poisoning and bleeding effects by 1 turn. Their upgrades will be different than our normal healers would be as well. Some of them are the same, but some of them are different. So keep that in mind. If you plan to go and get them as your healing unit rather than use a healer itself, in my opinion, they heal a little less, but they're more useful for other abilities that they have, reducing poison and the like especially. Okay, so we're going back here, and you are continuing to explore. We built a structure, we're all done. Crud, you can keep exploring. Actually, you now have successfully explored enough of this location that the red symbol is gone. We'll move you over here and get rid of that red symbol. Skliud will come over here, and I think we'll hire some troops. Let's hire a halfling. And because we have a lot of good units in this army now, this halfling's morale is increased by 1. He's getting along pretty well with this healer. Speaking of that, what can we do to upgrade you? 21. Alright, that's not going to happen anytime soon. We have more money. I wouldn't mind building a halfling market, but it looks like we're missing a farmer's market, which we need first. Let's go ahead and build that. Increases population growth in the capital, allows building a mill in plains provinces. Let's come over here to the Shokar Valley, and we'll go ahead and build a mill here. Income plus 7. We're earning $69 now a turn. That's very handy. We will not have enough money to hire the unit I want to hire right away. So I think oh, we don't have enough money to hire anything, Tim. You spent all that cash. Can you sell something? We're probably not going to use the bastard sword. That gives me 20 only, though. No, we'll just, Actually, we can take... Where are you, sir? We can take this with us. This? Did he give him a name? And we'll go ahead and fight something here. I think we can probably kill the witch circle again. And then we'll call the session after this. 3 enemies, a necromancer, a witch doctor, and a sorcerer. We've already annihilated this group. We should be able to do so again. No hills, but no hills on either side of the combat this time. Either field. Actually, there's a hill here. We could take it right away. If we move on that hill, what's our range? Our range becomes 8. Range would become 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we'll move near the hill. Darn that necromancer sitting all the way down there. 1, and we can kill something. I think we'll kill the sorcerer so that we don't have to worry about him summoning demons. Let's move you 2. What's your range? 4. If you move here, 1, 2, 3. Always count 1 more space when looking at the range of units, because they generally, most ranged units are nimble, rather somewhat quick. They have 2 movement points, so their range, their threat range is 1 greater than it would normally appear. What's your range? We're good. Actually, I think we can move you up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we can. It can't reach us. We'll stop all that curse nonsense. Oh, Tim, that might have been a mistake. I think you'll be okay. I don't think you guys can even damage this skeleton. You can summon one more skeleton. Oh, interesting. He casted Fear instead. Let's cast Haste on ourselves. Actually, no, that's dumb, Tim. Just kill the skeleton. Oh, we give another shot. Yes, you do. He doesn't have meditation. He's not going to recover any hit points. That's fantastic. Oh God! He still had another. He still has. Does he still have ammo? I completely missed that. We're also now wounded. We're hexed, so we can't even heal him. That's a shame. Alright, healer, let's take a point in healing. A traveling cloak, creation again, which I didn't cast last time, and we've unlocked the infirmary building. We will get to keep it if we win the shard. If we did not find this building, we would still unlock it at the end of the shard. Okay, I think we'll be done now. First, let's move you here. You're really wounded. Actually, we should still take you with us. With that amount of money we gained, I think we'll go ahead and build a halfling market. Allows recruiting mules and bards. Significantly increases population growth in the capital. Income from plains provinces +1. Let's go ahead and hire us a bard. Halflings usually avoid battle, as well as any other danger, but bards seek out extraordinary battles and adventure, because wow, I can't pronounce this. Authenticity is the essence of epic ballads. Of course, bards are frail by human standards, and cannot survive melee combat, but they can convince yesterday's peasants they are true warriors. A never-ending, well, almost, even bards sometimes need to catch their breath, stream of taunts and sneers makes their enemies fly into a rage, and compels recruits to prove their bravery in battle. The experience of tavern fights and dodging flying mugs doesn't help bards evade arrows, but they do tend to quickly learn where not to stand. Here's a bard. He has meditation, so he'll recover 1 ammo whenever he rests. Agility, so he doesn't trigger counterattacks. He heals 1 hit point when he rests. He's got Scavenger. After combat, this unit can search enemies, increasing the income of trophies by 10%. Also, he has Inspire. Inspire heals 2 stamina and 4 morale on a unit. It is a rank 0 spell, and we've had access to it for quite some time. Here it is over here. But having a bard use it is very useful, because then we don't have to cast it. What's next, Tim? I think we're about to call this session, weren't we? Happy with your spells? I think so. And crud, we're gonna go exploring. We should build something else, or we should go into another location. We could probably kill the elves. I don't like fighting elves in a thicket, but we might be able to kill them. We can probably also kill the demonologists. We'll try them first. It makes more sense. They're evil. We can probably kill the lizardmen now, absolutely. We can kill the shaman. Cyclops is beyond us. Dark druids we can probably handle too. Brigands. There's more brigands up there too. Oh, actually, there's a lot of locations inside the halfling location, inside the halfling structure. We could probably defeat. What's the old fortress again over here?
Demologist will kill the Demologist. Alright, everyone, we're going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we'll play more Eador. And I'll see you guys then in our journey to defeat the first Shard. See you guys in a bit.